Saw X, the 10th installment in the Saw franchise, is now out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on it. Smash your thoughts down in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about Saw 10 right now. Okay, so the 10th installment, Saw X, is one that takes place, I believe, between 1 and 2. I believe it's between 1, 2, and 3. It's in that little time frame there. So this is where we actually see John Kramer go on a mission to cure his cancer. But obviously, from what you guys have seen in the trailer and read about, is that this isn't what it seems. This is a big giant scam. And of course, the one person you don't want to scam is John Kramer, because you know what you're going to get with him. So, look, the newest ones we've had is being Jigsaw, which I'm not I don't hate the movie, but I don't love the movie either. And then there's Spiral, which I don't mind. Now, after watching Saw X, I am struggling really, really hard whether or not I believe this is my favorite one. I am struggling so hard to think, does this one beat the first one? That's how good I think this one is. This is what we've been asking for a Saw sequel in the modern times. This is what we've been wanting. This is what we wanted Jigsaw to be. No bullcrap about like, oh, this guy, back in 10 years ago, this guy was part of John Kramer's thing. It doesn't make any sense or anything like that. This was going back to the core of what made Saw great. And, the story revolving around John Kramer in this is just so great. We got to dive into more of the psychological aspects of Jigsaw as a character. What makes John Kramer tick? Why is he doing this? We understand his ideology even more in this movie. Tobin Bell is just, Tobin Bell as John Kramer is just so good. And he brings this character to life in this movie. This is his best performance as John Kramer in any of the Saw movies. He is the front and center. He does not hide behind anything. He is there. He is in play. This is a personal one to him, and it's brilliant to see him. Obviously, we've seen in the trailers what Amanda's back. She is great in here. We understand and see the building blocks of the relationship of Amanda and John in this movie a lot more, and see why they're so close. And that's what I was hoping they were going to do. Knowing that this was going to be after 1 and between 2 and 3, I was really hoping we were going to dive into that relationship more of Amanda and John and see what made them so close. Why does Amanda, is so attached to John? And this movie did that in such a great way that now it actually elevates the other movies for me, especially the ones around it and moving forward with this. Like, even 3 and 4 are elevated even more for me now because of this movie. And like I said, Tobin Bell, man, this guy's on the Mount Rushmore of horror. Like, he is on that Mount Rushmore. He is so good, man. It's going to be sad to, him not playing John Kramer again. Like, when that happens, like, it's going to be a sad day because he is Jigsaw, man. He is. He's so good. The traps, man. Okay, when we go to see a Saw movie, we want brutal traps. We want blood. We want gore. We want to feel that just sensation where you're like, oh my god, why do I put myself through this? That's what we go and watch Saw movies for. This movie, bro, is probably the most goriest, bloodiest movie out of all the Saw franchise movies. Like, bruh, some of the traps in here, man. Obviously, we've seen the poster with the eye trap. Bruh, that trap's brutal. That is a brutal trap. There's other traps in here. Obviously, you guys probably have seen as well. The guy sitting in the chair. That trap, man, is just graphic. Very graphic. And I'm not going to spoil what happens with that trap, but let's just say that my hands were like this when I was watching it, because it was brutal. There's another trap in here that is just, bro, when I heard, like, okay, so this is what's going to happen, I was like, oh yeah, no, okay, I get it, that's not going to be that bad. And then when he says the last bit of what needs to be extracted, bruh, That to me was just like, oh, that is one of the most painful things you could ever experience in your life, apparently. From what I've heard, is one of the most excruciating, painful things you could go through. And when it happens, dude, how graphic it is. Oh my word. Dude, it was getting harder to watch. Because it's just so refreshing not to have the pink blood, like, from Saw 3D. But this was just like a next level. Like, this was just, oh my word. And then there's another trap here that involves another girl in here as well. That is, it's not brutal, but like, I get what that trap was for and that, and the twist and turns in here. Like, I mean, obviously it's not going to be a Saw movie without a twist, is it? There is a huge twist in this movie that I didn't think was going to happen. There's one thing I knew. I was like, yeah, okay, I know where this is going for this particular person and that, like, what's going to happen here. That was pretty predictable, but the twist itself, I did not expect at all, and it was awesome. It was an awesome twist, and I tell you what, there is a character in here that is the MVP, man. He is the MVP in this thing. And you guys who have seen Saw X will know exactly who I'm talking about. Absolute MVP, and deserved what they got at the end. Absolutely deserved every single bit of it. Because that person was an MVP, man. And that to me just showed you exactly what Jigsaw's all about. That moment there. And the twist was just absolutely phenomenal. I thought the other characters as well, obviously the characters who go into the traps, bruh, one of them, man, oh my days. She is just absolutely crazy, and, oh, but I love it when they start to replay the events in a Saw movie, and it's like you just see all the hints and everything, and it all comes together at the end there. And then you get the music, bro. You get the Saw theme music. It is just perfect. It is absolutely perfect. And what I love about this one as well is, I believe, the longest Saw movie, and they took their time. At the start, they build things up. They got us to introduce to John Kramer how he's going on, like his will to survive, how he's willing to do anything, and the people he meets along the way. And then we get introduced to the group that's going to go through all this stuff. And then it hits into the game. So you already have this built up tension that, like, bruh, this is not going to be good. And when it all happens, you're rooting for John because of what these people did to him. And that's what I love, is they get you on that side straight away. The practical effects, bro, are just absolutely out of this world great. I really enjoyed it. And so far, man, horror movies have been absolutely fantastic this year. You've got Talk to Me, you've got Saw X, you've got It Lives Inside, you've got that new one on Hulu as well, No One Will Save You. Like, just when they nail these horror movies, man, they nail them. And Saw X, to me, is just everything that I want a Saw movie to be, with extra. And that's what I love. And it's just, there's a little scene at the end as well, so stay for that, because that's vital as well. And there's a character that appears in there as well that was, look, great to see as well on the big screen. And to me, I really enjoyed Saw X, and I'm excited for what they're going to do next now. I really am. I thought, Spiral might have been the answer going down that route, but this, man, was just, yeah, I really like this movie a lot. So, it's bloody, it's gory, it's exactly what you want from a Saw movie. So let me know what you guys think of Saw X. Did you guys love it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Smash that like button for me, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.